Hello boys, I hope you are having a great day and welcome back to Social Studies Online lesson. The name of today's lesson is Absolute Location, and it is the last part of the Geographic Coordinate System topic of Unit 2. On today's lesson we are going to understand how to use lines of latitude and longitude to find the coordinates of different spots on Earth. Before starting, let's do a little review of what we have learned during these lessons. I'm going to show you a video that summarizes some of the information we have learned.
Lines of latitude and longitude. Lines of latitude and longitude are imaginary lines that are drawn on maps to make it easy to locate places. Lines of latitude circle the Earth from east to west. They're also called parallels. Each line is the same distance apart. They are measured in degrees. The equator is a line of latitude which runs around the middle of the Earth at 0 degrees. Above the equator is known as the Northern Hemisphere. Below the equator is known as the Southern Hemisphere. There are a number of other important lines of latitude. This particular line lies 23.5 degrees north of the equator and is known as the Tropic of Cancer. This line lies 23.5 degrees south of the equator and is known as the Tropic of Capricorn. The area between these two lines is called the tropics. The Arctic Circle lies at 66.5 degrees north, and the Antarctic Circle lies at 66.5 degrees south. Lines of longitude, also known as meridians of longitude, circle the Earth from north to south. Like lines of latitude, they're also measured in degrees, but lines of longitude are not equal distances from each other. The prime meridian, or Greenwich meridian, lies at 0 degrees. This line runs right through the middle of Greenwich in London. Have a look at a globe or a map to see if you can find some lines of latitude or longitude.
Today we are going to practice how to find absolute locations using the lines of latitude and the lines of longitude. If we look at the map here, we can see that we have the equator. And the equator, as we said before, divides the Earth into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And we also have here the prime meridian, or the Greenwich meridian, that divides the Earth into the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Let's say that we want to find the coordinates for this spot here. The first question that we need to ask is it north or south of the equator? Since this is the equator, we can say that it is definitely north of the equator. And we're going to write the letter N here. The second question that we need to ask is it east or west of the prime meridian? The prime meridian is this. So it is definitely west of the prime meridian. So we write the letter W. Now that we know that the location is north of the equator, the question that we need to ask is, how many degrees north of the equator? We always start with the latitude. If we see the line of latitude that crosses that location, it marks 40 degrees north. And we write 40 degrees next to the N. Remember that the little circle next to the 40 means degrees. We also know that the location is west of the prime meridian. So the next question is, how many degrees west of the prime meridian? Let's see the line of longitude that crosses that location. It marks 100 degrees west. And now we write 100 degrees before the letter W. And now we have the coordinates for that location. 40 degrees north, 100 degrees west. Now let's try again with a different part of the world. Let's find the coordinates for this location here in Australia. The first question is it north or south of the equator? This is the equator, so it is definitely south. Question number 2. It is east or west of the prime meridian? This is the prime meridian, so it's definitely east. Now that we know that it is south of the equator, the next question is, how many degrees south of the equator? Let's draw the line of latitude that crosses that spot. It marks 20 degrees south. We know that this location is east of the prime meridian, so the question is, how many degrees east of the prime meridian? Let's draw the line of longitude that crosses this spot, and it marks 140 degrees east. Now we have the complete coordinate of that spot there in Australia. It is 20 degrees south, 140 degrees east. Let's do something different now. Let's find what part of the world is located at 60 degrees north, 120 degrees east. If we look at the map, we can see that the line of latitude that marks 60 degrees north is right here. And the line of longitude that marks 120 degrees east is right here. The point where the two lines cross each other is the location we are looking for. In this case, it is in Russia. Let's do it again. Our coordinates are 20 degrees south, 60 degrees west. As I said before, we always start by the latitude. The line of latitude that marks 20 degrees south, it is right here. And the line of longitude that marks 60 degrees west, it is up here. Just like the other example, the point where the two lines cross each other, it is the location we are looking for. In this case, the location is in Paraguay. Now I want you to give me the coordinates of this spot right here. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, but if you need more time, you can pause the video. And the coordinates for this spot are 40 degrees north, 100 degrees east. Now let's do it again. And remember, if you need more time, you can pause the video. And the coordinates for this place are 20 degrees north, 20 degrees east. Niños, vamos a revisar lo que hemos aprendido hoy. Recuerden que lo primero que nos tenemos que preguntar cuando queremos saber las coordenadas de un sitio en un mapa es: ¿este lugar está al sur o al norte del ecuador? También tenemos que recordar que la línea del ecuador divide el planeta en dos hemisferios, hemisferio norte, hemisferio sur, y además cruza el planeta de este a oeste. Cuando ya sabemos a qué parte del ecuador está el punto que estamos buscando, lo anotamos. En este caso es al norte del ecuador. Ahora, la siguiente pregunta que nos debemos hacer es: ¿este lugar está al este o oeste del meridiano de Greenwich? En este caso, el sitio que tenemos marcado está al oeste del meridiano de Greenwich y lo marcamos con una W que significa west. Ahora que ya sabemos que nuestro punto está al norte del ecuador, la pregunta siguiente es: ¿cuántos grados al norte del ecuador? El paralelo o línea de latitud que pasa sobre el lugar que tenemos marcado marca 40 grados, así que lo anotamos. Recuerden que el círculo pequeño que va al costado de los números significa grados. Y como también sabemos que nuestro punto está al oeste del meridiano de Greenwich, la siguiente pregunta es: ¿cuántos grados al oeste del meridiano de Greenwich? El meridiano o línea de longitud que pasa sobre el lugar que tenemos marcado marca 100 grados oeste. Finalmente, las coordenadas que tenemos son 40 grados norte, 100 grados oeste. Thank you everybody for your attention, and now continue with the activity prepared for you. Goodbye, see you soon!